What the holy hell? Military outpost. With a whole crapload of thugs, raiders, and bandits out front. Alrighty then. We better stop moving real quick. Yeah, looks like fun. Wielding an M4A1. Wielding an M4A1, fully outfitted in army gear. Okay. We haven't seen anything like that. Raider gets angry. Raider gets angry. Well, don't get angry. I'm leaving. They moving towards me yet? Not really. I have never seen a place like this. Got a palisade front gate. 2 guards on duty with M4s. Pretty nifty. Eight bandits that I can see from this part of the map I've got explored. Alright, we're back out of there. Good to know about, though. You don't need to explain limb healing to me, Ken. Go watch the most recent episode of my Prison Escape series. Alright, Zombear don't care about. We're just going to keep driving. Well, at least we saw some new interesting things. Just got one opportunity left for something useful on our map. Alright, keep going around the road here. And having broken limbs on a character this advanced is not a big deal. It's trivially easy, other than the instant that you get the break, as long as you survive that part of the situation. Goddamn frog! Just jump right into me, why don't ya? I gotta check my vehicle. We've hit a few things. I need to make sure it's not too damaged. Can't. Ah, it's gonna be another apartment tower. Or not. That's maybe not. That's kind of a weird arrangement if it is one. Nope, it is one. Damn it. Alright. Well, is it at least a refugee tower? Nope, it's not a refugee tower. Can't think of a reason to go in there. I could go right through the wall and take a look around. I've never been in one, actually, but, yeah, we didn't get good luck on this run. I'm not going to go all the way south down that way. Actually, I should probably pop one of my road maps down here while we're this far south. Let's do that. Let's stop here momentarily. What's coming towards us? Ooh, giant cellar spider. Nope, we have got to get away from giant cellar spiders. How many of them are there? Whole crap load of them. Alright, we must leave. These are the bane of this character's existence. These will kill me. I can take on cyber demons. Well, I can't take on cyber demons. I can take on Hulk, Shocker Brutes, Jabberwockies, and so on. But you put 2 or 3 cellar spiders in the area with me, and I am instant dead. Because of the mechanics and the way they've got these cellar spiders set up, especially in PKs with super high dodge and speed, they get me into a lock where my counterattack gets interrupted by theirs. They get to hit me. I don't get an action that round. They then continuously hit me, and it gets into this loop cycle. Yeah, infinite dodge loop where I can't do anything and it just hits me 1,000 times and kills me. So I have to avoid them because of a broken mechanic. So let's do that. Let's avoid them, then I'll do my roadmap. So let's head off this way just a ways. I don't want to get too far north. Shock zombie? Where's the shock zombie? Back down that same direction. Alright. I think we'll be good here. Where did I put it? Nope. Okay, activate. Standing next to too many things. Roadmap. What do we learn? Oof. That is a pretty slim area there. Big ol'. Look at that bridge. That is a big bridge. Probably one of the longest I've ever seen. That is a lot of map space as a bridge. Man, there's some big blank areas over here. Space down there's got a whole bunch of dead ends with possible sites, but getting to it looks to be a bit of a problem, possibly. We're currently over here. I'd have to come all the way back around down to this area and hope there's a connecting spot over here. I'm thinking it's probably solid forest blocking this area off. No road connections I can see. I have to pray for an opening. Okay, well, we got that done. Hop back in the driver's seat. Brake contact here. Aha, I see. I've got to go back that way. Alright, we're going to stop here. Close up the back, get some water. Alright, before this meat gets any older, we're going to get it preserved. Alright, still got some fat to cook up, but we got almost all the meat done. And we're just going to sack out right here. Alright, let's see if anything happens to us with our genetic chaos. Nope, don't see any change there. Everything seems the same that I can tell. Alright, so we got all the food preserved. We're starting to accumulate a pretty good pile of food just in case we run into an emergency situation like we've seen before. So we've got 151, no, we've got 175 dehydrated meat set aside. So that should definitely get us through any kind of emergency situation. I'll still try to eat the other stuff, just leave that, just in case things go horribly wrong somewhere and we have to hole up for an extended period of time with our fast metabolism carnivore. So I'm glad that's done. I'm not going to be worried less about our constant food. What else did I wanted to do? Nothing happened. That. We'll just keep moving. Temperature's just on the edge of being too warm. Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize that this helmet was affecting my eyes that much. That's 30 and 36 encumbrance on my eyes. Ooh. That is not acceptable. Maybe I don't care as much. Not throwing things, I'm not firing ranged weapons, and my perception's high enough. It's 12, so it'd be an 8 effectively for checking traps, but traps are pretty rare. Alright, guess I don't mind as much. I thought it was going to affect some other stats. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the vehicle condition. Do I need to repair some things? Ooh, my super alloy is damaged. Uh-oh. Really? What do you call that? Oh, alright. Fine. Power's good. I do need to start looking out for some diesel, so gotta start paying attention to that. Alright, how did I get all the way down here? Damn it, I keep missing this little break right here. I'm definitely not just gonna wander down into the middle of this nowhere area, so... Come on, stupid van, pick up speed. Alright, so that's the cabin. I don't care what's in the cabin. Nice place for early game survivors, but not going to be useful for me. Scientist, crack. Oh, I missed him. I didn't want to drive over the bodies just in case there's a mutagen or purifier. I didn't want to break the flasks. I'm hung up on the bush. I love it when this happens. Fine, get out of the stupid car. Another power storage. And a laptop computer I can't use. What else we got up here? Any goodies? Three ID cards and an empty canister and a flask of mutagen. Alright, at least we got a flask of mutagen out of it. Chemistry set. Now I find the chemistry sets. Ooh, teleporter? Another one? We got so much crazy stuff floating around in the back of our vehicle. Hey there, Len 202. Welcome to the Cataclysm. Alright, drop. Get rid of this random stuff. Oh, I'm still carrying that food dehydrator. Alright, now we're back to our normal carry weight. Okay, so we made it through that corner. Now we need to hit the road, head back north, and I think we're going to try to get into one of the labs again. A little better equipped for them now. We'll see how far in we can get. Alright, we need to head north. Yeah, this is Cataclysm with PK's mod. A lot of nasties in here. I've got a couple teleporters in the trunk now. I'm just debating, do I want to make the trip over here, down this road system, and then come down this way, and hope there's a break in the forest that lets me connect up to these. Get down into this area, check out all of these dead ends, see if we can find some more standard labs. I think I will. We're relatively close. I think I'll make the trip, get it over with. I'm gonna have to go hit a couple of gas stations here pretty soon. I haven't been finding hardly any military vehicles to siphon gas out of. Oh, airdrop. What you got for me? Water? Thanks. Airdropped me some water. Beef MRE will grab. Purifier! Yes! Alright. Purifier is really all I care about. Anything else is boots. And sure, I guess we'll take the explosives. Whoa, hello crowd. Who else is coming? What am I near? I'm near absolutely nothing. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Time to wear the gas mask. Stop banging on my car, little bastards. God damn it, stop hitting my car. I'm over here now. Okay. Let's do a recap. We've had a few more people join in and cycle in and out, I'm sure. So, I'm Vormithrax, this is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and this is the Drunk Mutant Master Challenge. Whenever I play, I try to set myself some kind of theme, goal, scenario, things like that. So in this one, we are a black belt, and I took the Zui Quan Drunken Master, or Drunken Boxing style martial art. Then I took Drunken Master as a trait, so the more I drink and the drunker I get, the better my combat values get. And then I also took illiterate, so we cannot read books for XP, we can't read books for recipes, we can't use computers. It's a really major negative to have, so we've been working our way around that. And then finally, we are a fiend for mutating. This is our current list. We've gone through this list several times, adding and subtracting mutations. The biggest problem we have is when we pick up really, really bad negative mutations, because I'm illiterate, I cannot craft purifiers. The only purifiers I can use are ones that I find in airdrop crates, body sites for scientists, and inside labs. So they're few and far between, and when I get into real big trouble with the mutations that we pick up, it's a long road to get rid of them. I either have to hope the purifiers I've got get rid of them, or I just have to keep drinking mutation after mutation in order to hope that that one triggers and it downgrades. So a couple times now we've mutated up into supersize and ripped all my clothes off and wasn't able to fit in my vehicle or carry any items. Took quite a bit of effort to get rid of those. So twice we've managed to do that so far. Currently, this is our list. It's actually a pretty good list. The only one I care about that I'd like to get rid of is the long tail. The long tail is preventing me from wearing power armor, which is making things difficult when I'm going into some pretty dangerous places. So if I could get rid of the long tail, I would be a really happy camper. But otherwise, we've got a pretty good list there. We're a beast in hand-to-hand combat. We hand-to-hand with no problem. Hulks, shock brutes, Jabberwockies, a lot of the demons out of the Doom stuff that PRK's adds. So these group here will be absolutely no problem. The only issue is we are occasionally getting crashes, so you'll see me autosave fairly often, especially right before a fight. But otherwise, we're just going to annihilate all of this stuff pretty easily. It'll just all start exploding around me because of the abilities that this guy has. Like that, where lots of things just exploded. Come here, you. Stop hitting my clothes, you piece of crap. Alright, so we took that little tiny bit of damage from all that hand-to-hand combat. I think it was this thing hitting me from range with those little whip tentacle things, the hollow, that did any of the damage. So the big deal about this particular play character, the Drunken Master style, is that he gets a super dodge bonus if I land a hit in combat. So the next round I get a massive increase to my already really stupid high dodging ability and all these traits that are adding dodge stats. And he gets infinite counterattacks. So when I get surrounded like that, if 6 things attack me, I get 6 free counterattacks. And things just start exploding all over the place. Right now, I don't have my fangs, I don't have my long claws, I don't have my damaging tail that I used to have. And so I used to be doing all sorts of crazy damage on an attack. But all of that's been mutated back off of me again. So it's not quite as much damage. It takes me a few more hits to kill everything. But it's pretty funny when I'm fighting a bunch and you see like 5 zombies all explode at one time. Alright, anything in this pile that I care about? No, not really. And a whole bunch of not really. Why did I stop here? Oh yeah, I had stopped to get the airdrop crates and they ambushed me before I could get back in my vehicle. So we're just going to leave them all here. No point in smashing them all. I'll never be back. Come on, Mr. Van, get moving. Not sure why all these guys were hanging out in a group here out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, another zombie scientist. Did he wander away from the body site, or is that a different site down there? We're gonna go find out. Just in case there's another... Yep, there's another site, and we see a flask on the ground. Hot damn. Don't run this guy over. I need to kill everything here. I don't want to accidentally run over a flask. Hello, Manhack. Alright, stop the car, stop driving, save again. Hop out before they start beating on my vehicle again. Come here, you. Alright. Everybody make a nice orderly pile right here. Come here. There you go. Oh, dang it. I wanted one pile. Anything? Couple cash cards. And we'll butcher the scientist. What do we get? Burnout bionics. Okay, don't care. No plutonium. Okay, please don't be Triff at anything. Purifier. Insect mutagen. Alright, we'll take it. At least it's not serum. I got a problem taking serum right now. I'm so close to threshold on several different things. Another ID card. I think that puts us back over 30 again. Another ID card. More ID cards. Zombie pheromones! Anybody that remembers the Frankenstein run remembers the, I think it was the Frankenstein run. Was it Amnesia or Frankenstein that I had the pheromones action going on? Can't remember now. One of them. Zombie pheromones are hilarious. If you haven't seen them in action before, I'll try to get an opportunity to use them. They're funny. Oops. Hello, zombie child. Alright, drop. Purifier and mutagen. That's a pretty good pile here between these two sites right next to each other. Don't need any of that. Don't need that. I think we'll drop the pheromone in the pile too. Alright, I think we're good to go. Yeah, I wasn't sure on Chimera if any kind of serum would push you over, because it's the many animals in one thing. I've never done Chimera or gotten Chimera before, so I'm a little fuzzy on just how you push into Chimera. Do you have to have a Chimera serum specifically, or do any of the animals that are considered part of the Chimera combo, or however that works, have the ability to push you into the Chimera threshold? Oh yeah, so I was recapping a while back. I left out a few things. So you saw the traits list. So we've got a really good set of traits here, and they've improved and helped us quite a bit. Skills. Most of these skills we had to earn the hard way because we can't read books to learn skills, and we can't use recipes. So some of them are really, really hard to level up. Like electronics is kind of pegged at 3. There's almost no recipes to try to build to raise electronics through just crafting things, so that one's kind of stuck. I have to burn a crap ton of batteries to try to level that thing up. The others, I might be able to get up another level or 2, but they're kind of stuck as well for the moment. And the other big thing, is we do have quite the set of bionics installed as well. So we've got both electric and heat resistance, or immunity. We've got internal climate control, repair nanobots, radiation scrubbers, cloaking system, the probability travel to go through walls, and then a whole pile of the passive stuff. So pretty big beast. We've got both the cybernetics going on as well as the heavy mutations. And none of the low-level zombies can even really pretty much touch me anymore for the most part. It takes combinations of certain types of zombies to make me even worry. Otherwise, we're very much in the mid-late game content to try to kill this guy. I need to keep going this way. That's why we just spent a few hours clearing out a Jabberwock. Where are you at, Jabberwock? There he is. Hello, pretty Jabberwock. We recently punched a Jabberwock to death, so I don't really have any desire to do another one. Uh-oh. Flaming Eye. There's a tear in reality. Not really sure what to do with a tear in reality. Flaming Eye doesn't worry me all that much. I've got the mine protection from an artifact I'm using. I don't know what you can do with the tear in reality. I'm not sure if it can be fixed. I think I'm gonna rope the Jabberwock to head up that direction. We'll watch stuff kill each other. Let's slow down a bit. Make sure the Jabberwock keeps following me. Alright, so just south of the home improvement store. Tear in reality. No idea what the deal is with the tear in reality. Now I can't see, but the Jabberwock has arrived, so we'll just kind of slowly work our way around here. I'm assuming the Jabberwock's just going to tear everything apart over here. Yep, he made pretty short work of everything. Huh. I'm not going to stick around a tear in reality, though. There are definitely ways I can get myself killed, and dealing with things I've never seen or heard of before in PKs is a surefire way to visit the "You Have Died" screen. Alright, what I'm looking for is standard labs. I've had a really hard time finding standard labs for some reason. I keep finding ice labs and the hell labs, or PRM marine labs. Oh yeah, the last part of the recap. So we just came from this area that we were checking out all those endpoints for to find interesting locations. We've been through here, we've been up here, we've been over this way. My map finally stalled. Then we came from up this direction, from over this way. And this is where we started, right here. First place we went was down south to this huge agglomeration of cities, and unfortunately, while the game was auto-saving, we had a client crash occur, and it corrupted my map. I used to have all of this explored, and had gone through a lot of it, so this whole area here was fully explored, but it's all messed up now. What the map shows and what's actually there is not the same thing anymore, so I had to get out of this area in order to get clear of the bugged map area. And that's what facilitated the start of that long, long exodus that you just saw. Alright, so slow down. 80's a bit much. Another farm. Going to ignore that. Body site. We've already been down this way. I can't remember if I checked that. This is the prison, right? Yep, this is the prison. We're just going to blow right through here. Alright, we're going to slow down and blow through here. Hello, roadblock right outside the front of the prison. Alright. Oops, not the way I wanted to go. We've already cleared that mine. We'll head down into the off-road here, see if there's any body sites, and there are! Look at that. What kind of site? Doesn't look like a science site. I'm gonna guess camping or sports. Nope, it is a science site. 3 more ID cards. Adderall. Ooh, Adderall. I want the Adderall. Tactical dump pouch. No mutagens or purifiers, unfortunately. He killed himself on my fists. The counterattack killed him. So we got an automatic counterattack for 107. Alright, a few more ID cards and some Adderall. Adderall's good for when we try to install our next batch of CBMs, or actually, more importantly, when we try to remove CBMs if we fail some installations. Gotta get our intelligence as high as possible, and Adderall's one way to do that. Alright. Yeah, it's always fun to do that map scroll. That's by far the most map I've ever explored in Cataclysm, and I play a lot of Cataclysm. Funny thing is, most of that wasn't explored due to the map corruption. Most of it was explored due to my being supersize and being on a desperate search for Purifier to try to get rid of the supersize, and I was just traveling, trying to find labs that I could jump into to try to find some Purifier. So we just kept driving, and every lab we got to was a damn hell lab or an ice lab. Or there were just no labs, so it was few and far between, so we just kept driving. Alright, we got a messed up bandit farm here. More like a bandit, oh, it's a bandit plantation. Alright. I can't deal with bandits. The gunfire in this game is just so messed up that no matter what kind of gear I have short of power armor, they just shoot you in the face and you fall over dead. So, gotta avoid them. Okay, the reason we came down here is to try to find a connection to here, and if that swamp hadn't shown up, I would have thought that maybe, just maybe, we were going to get lucky and get a connection here. I have to backtrack now and run down into that little cul-de-sac, but I can almost guarantee that it's going to tease me down there and then crush my hopes right as I get to that bottom corner there. It'll be just enough forest and swamp to prevent me from getting my vehicle through. I don't want to do another trip like that Hell Lab where I have to traipse through a bunch of forests and swamps to get to an area. How's it looking? Oh, look at that. Like I said, it's going to be a one layer. I can actually drive through a swamp. We may do a, a kamikaze right through the middle of the swamp. We can see a clean spot where there won't be any trees. Alright, how's it looking? It's a lab! Of course it is. Look how close we can get. If that wasn't a damn forest, I'd have to go through... maybe I could get to that swamp and then the road, diagonally. We'll have to drive over there and take a look, see if we can manage that. Alright, so how's this looking? I need to go straight through this little opening right here. We'll slow down a bit. There's the back side of the lab, actually, so it's not looking too bad. There's the road. If I can take out that tree, just chop that tree down, it's an easy transition. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. Alright, before I do any of that, let's go ahead and take out the locals here. I don't see any demons, so it's not a PRM Marine or Hell Lab. Sorry, man, you shouldn't have smashed your face into my fist like that. Alright. Oops. Actually, I picked up cards that I haven't dropped off yet. I want to go swipe it and see, make sure what kind it is real quick. Okay, what do we got? A hygrometer? Really? Alright, don't care. Don't care about a bedroom. Don't care about those rooms. Okay, please be a standard lab. Please be a standard lab. I'm due for an ice lab though, but I'm begging for a standard lab. Hello, Manhack. It's a nice lab. God damn it. Come here, you. Come here. No plutonium? Piece of crap. Yep, it's an ice lab. It dropped to -11 from 21, so... Alright, so it's another ice lab. We can at least clear the first floor, guaranteed. Second floor with a little bit of effort. Third floor, yeah, probably not. We do have some different gear, but yeah, we're probably still not going to be able to do any lower than the second floor. Alright, so I need to bring something down to chop that tree. I think I've got fire axes or something in here. Where'd my big cash card go? Is it sitting over here? Probably. Yep, give me my big cash card. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna need. Don't really care, but how about that way? Alright, so we got the tree out of the way. We should be able to fit through there, no problem. So we do have a path that gets us connected to this network. Now we just have a bridge that we'll have to cross, but otherwise we've got access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dead ends with no cities. So got a possibility of a bunch of labs. Ideally I'd like just a standard lab. How's my water supply doing? 48 liters, that's still plenty. I'm not worried about the fresh water at this point. Diesel is going to be a bit more of a concern here pretty soon, but let's get the vehicle started up. Hello. Little tiny bush knocked me off axis there. Oh, the logs are stopping me? Really? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Didn't think the logs would actually be stopping me. Relocate, all. The hell? What are these things counted as? Oh, that's a tree trunk. Alright, apparently I have to do something with the tree trunk. Activate, fire axe. Activate, fire axe.